Hey guys, Patrick here, and today I'm going to talk to you about the importance of neck training. Now, neck training is something that a lot of people don't do. Like, I'm willing to say, even if you are a lifter or involved in most sports, you probably don't train your neck. And I feel that this is a mistake. But first, let's go into why I hear a lot of people say that they don't want to train their neck. A lot of people will say that they don't want to train their neck because it looks very unnatural, it looks very unhealthy, and it looks very unsafe. And honestly, none of those things are true. You know what I mean? Like, lifting for your neck is, you know what I mean? Well, training any body of your body parts can be natural or, unnatural if you're on gear. But, as to the idea that it is unhealthy or unsafe, any lift can be unhealthy or unsafe if you don't do the proper form or lift too heavy, right? But neck training, again, as long as it's something that you don't go overboard on and train with proper form and all that, then it's just like any other lift. It's perfectly healthy and perfectly safe, right? Now, let's go into why I think you should train your neck. Yes, you, personally, at home. One of the main reasons is because, let's start with aesthetics first, right? Because that's what a lot of people are, even working out to begin with for, right? Is for aesthetic purposes. So firstly, a thick neck is a lot like having thick arms. You know what I mean? Even if you're wearing a shirt, like a long sleeve shirt, it might hug around your arms. Short sleeve shirt, even better, right? It's gonna hug your arms, show off your definition, right? Well, the neck is like that, except it's literally almost always exposed, right? If you've got a big, thick neck, then it just genuinely makes you look stronger in anything that you're wearing, right? Everybody can see your big, thick neck and will, be able to tell that you are a strong guy just by looking at you, right? Another thing aesthetically that it does is it helps to bring out your jawline. Like, a lot of people talk about that one product. It was bullshit. What was it called? Jazzercise. That stupid, rubber ball that you chew on to, more define your jaw muscles. Newsflash, that didn't work. But the fact that product existed shows that people, want bigger, thicker, more defined jawlines. Well, neck training will do just that. It will define your jawline, and it will make you look a lot better, right? So aesthetically, that's some reasons to train your neck. Now let's go into practical reasons. Speaking from personal experience, talking about combat sports and stuff like that, a big thick neck is really good for any combat or contact sport. It doesn't matter, and here's why. Let's go into striking first. Things like football, where you're constantly getting pounded and tackled and shit, right? And boxing, where you're constantly getting punched in the face. Having a big, thick, strong neck will help to, keep you from getting brain damage. Because what's actually happening whenever you get tackled, right? Or punched in the head or whatever, right? Is your brain is rattling inside your skull, right? Which is what's resulting in brain damage, you getting rocked, you getting a concussion, right? Well, if your neck is thick enough, then it doesn't react to when you get hit, and as a result, your head doesn't shuffle and your brain doesn't bounce around, right? So right away keeps you from getting brain damage in any combat or contact sport. Also, in grappling sports like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and wrestling, it is extremely helpful because a lot of times what you want to do to control your opponent's posture is to grab the back of their head, the back of their neck, and control them and whip them around. Same thing in Muay Thai, right? Well, if you have a big, strong neck, people won't be able to control you nearly as easily, and you'll be able to fight back against them. And it is just extremely helpful in that specific scenario, right? Now, let's go on from sports to real life. Because a lot of people are thinking okay, well, I don't really give a shit how I look, and I don't compete in combat sports. Well, then why should I still care about a thick neck? Because a thick neck is still useful in everyday life. Like, for instance, let's say that you get into a car crash, right? It's the same shit with a football tackle, all right? When you get into a car accident, you could get whiplash or a concussion, right? Well, if you have a big, thick neck, it will keep you from whipping your head all around, which again will keep your brain in place, which will keep you from getting a concussion and will also keep you from getting whiplash, right? So if you are in any major accident or, big collision or hell, even a fender bender, a thick neck will help you to keep you from getting injured. So that's just why I'm so, fervent about everybody training their neck, because neck training is literally good no matter what your reasons for training are, right? No matter if it's because of your health, because of sports you want to play, because of just how you want to look. No matter how you training your neck is only a benefit, and that is why I think literally everybody should do neck training regardless of what style of lifting you do or why you train in general. But alright guys, that has just been my video on why I think you should train your neck. Please let me know what you think about it down in the comments. I'm Patrick, and I'll see you next time.